Hello my little humans and welcome back to another fabulous video here on my channel. And I'm of course PeopleFlyFlyAway, and I'm going to introduce myself before I introduce this new LP I have on my channel. I am a person who normally uploads every single day. I just took 3 weeks off due to personal things that have been going on in my life. I needed the break. Now I'm back and I'm fully ready to dive into all these new LPs. With this new coming back, I decided to kind of revamp my channel, and part of that is this. I am Jacob. People call me Jacob here on YouTube. This is the Human Squad. If you want to join, just hit that subscribe button. And I post Sims content every single day, 7 days a week. It used to be a few building contents throughout the week, but now it's just on Saturday. I'm just going to build on Saturday. I'm kind of busy. I'm a senior in high school. That's a fun fact about me. I'm gay. It's going to pop up in this LP. That's why I mention it here. And I'm huge in the culture and reading and writing, and yeah, I'm just choosing my colleges I'm going to, graduating from high school. Many things are happening here in my own life, and I can't wait to share them in this life in particular. And yeah, so that's me. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today. It's 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, which I'm kind of excited. But I'm just super excited to start Friends of Muy-Shuno that I can't stop. Okay, I can't stop myself. So this is called Friends of Muy-Shuno. Now, if you're around in June of last year, then you've already met these characters. It's an old current household of mine that I ended up getting rid of as soon as I made it. I was watching Friends nonstop, binge watching it, and I had this great idea of using apartment systems like they're supposed to be used in The Sims 4 that I've never really tried out before. And now we are here to actually physically try them out. Ever since The Sims 4 City Living has came out, I've always been heard that apartments are, they congregate in the hallways and they get to talk to each other. But we've never been able to actually see that. At least I've not seen a great representation of that. And so I wanted to put 4 households that know each other, that conjugate in that hallways and see each other even if they're not talking to each other. And so that's what I did. I have built 4 particular families, a group of friends that live in the Culpeppers apartments in the Spice district of Muy-Shuno. And now we're going to introduce the characters, and I'm super excited. I've worked 9 hours on this LP, guys. Also, you're going to have to dig for them. It's very, very old. Like I said, try to go back to July, but they should be in the completed part of my Let's Renovate Apartments series. It's a YouTube playlist. But each Culpepper apartment, you have to find them, because this one in particular has been renovated 6 times on my channel. They've all been renovated for these characters in particular, so if you want to see those videos, I'll try to link them. I probably will forget. Like I said, this is 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'll try to link them. And of course, if you do fall out of my storyline that I'm going to tell you, I am going to have an actual copy of it down below. Yes, guys, you guys have been here for a while. That never happens. I always say it does. But it's written here, it's written on paper, it's going to be written, okay? So we're going to start with our first characters, which are Mrs. Mary Hampton and Kensley Clark. Okay, so if it sounds like I'm reading from something, it's because I am, so just prepare for that. But here we go. So, Mary Hampton is only part of this dynamic, duo of 2 strong-hearted women. Mary grew up in Gwydenberg in the biggest house, which is not exactly true, but she believes it is. She was quickly exiled from her family for not marrying the hotshot dentist Richard Blake. She had fallen in love with a married man, Dwayne Fuller, which we are going to meet. Probably not today. We're probably not actually going to get to much of the actual LP part. I have a lot of things I need to dive into, so lots of story stuff I'm setting up. So she got in contact with her her ex, that's what I'm looking for, college roommate, Kensley Clark. Kensley is working fast through the culinary ranks, taking names as she goes. She rented this huge apartment for nothing on the dollar and needed a roommate. Mary filled that spot, and then they met the boys, which we'll get to the boys in 1 second. I do want to talk about the characters just a little. We'll go into actual traits and stuff right now, and we'll go into the skills and what they have to offer when we get actually into the gameplay. Each week, just to give you a heads up, we're going to play with one particular household, yet all the characters should conjoin. That's the plan in every episode. we're just going to be following that one particular sim that week. And this is going to go on for like as long as I want. And they're going to try to be 30 minutes apart, 30 minutes apiece, like a normal sitcom. Like, this is the pilot episode, and next week's a different episode, type thing. Because that's what it's kind of based off of, and we're going to get more detail on that in a second. But she's a serial romantic. She's outgoing, clumsy, and romantic. Like I said, she's have romantic interest with a man that is married, and she's exiled from her family. They are not a huge fan of her right now. In which they are in the game. Everybody I'm mentioning right now are very present inside the game and have their own house and everything. Kinsley, she's also a social media person. She's doing really bad at her job. She's really ditzy. Doesn't really get along with many people. I mean, she does, but she just doesn't use her brain very often. Kinsley is a master chef. She's really working hard through her culinary career. She's a foodie. She's a perfectionist, and she is neat. If you guys do know the TV show Friends, it's heavily based off of that, and so this is more of like Rachel's character, and obviously running away from marriage and everything like that, but add some twists in there myself to make it my own. And this is very much Monica, and she's very much like Monica. We'll develop her character and we'll make it her own. So then we have Ian Young and Jim Johnson, which I'm going to be reading this right here. So if you want to follow along with me, you totally can. So Ian Young and Jim Johnson have been roommates since freshman year of college. They decided to live off campus in Muy-Shuno and never left the apartment since. Same apartment they've been living in for several years now. Ian is cousins to the rich hotshots, the Things, which you guys know who the Things are. They're townies from Muy-Shuno. He's a part of that family. And wants to be a comedian, cracking jokes where he goes, whereas Jim is since nerdy 90% of the time, looking out for him and his huge crush. I don't know what looking out for him means. Oh, I'll revert that down below. Do you want to see the final copy? And remember, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, guys, okay? I wrote this at 4 o'clock in the morning. And his huge crush on neighbor Kinsley. Is this a couple to watch for ages? And with his sister Kelly moved in next door, what will happen? And which we might end up changing the crush on Kinsley type thing to the crush on... No, Kinsley's right. Yeah, not married. Okay. And then, and so is this couple to watch for ages? And with his sister Kelly moved in next door, what will happen? And so this is Kelly Johnson. She's one of my favorite characters. Oh, we forgot to introduce the characters. I'm sorry. Alright, so Ian Young, he is from a type of Asian descent. I'm not very sure. If you have any idea, please do comment down below. I would love to know, so I could be very particular in this. All I know is that he does have thing in him. Yet it's his dad's side, and his mother really showed. So, yeah. But he wants to be a jokester. He is a cheerful and romantic and a goofball. Whereas you have Jim, who, his career is obviously comedian. In his career, he's a scientist, and he's a curator, which means he likes hunting for things. He's cheerful, he's a vegetarian, and he loves the outdoors. I really enjoy their apartment as well. It's one of my favorites. This apartment we'll probably be playing in the most. We'll probably be playing with Hampton and Clark the most. This is a place where you would think they could join the best. Then we have Johnson, which is... Kelly Johnson is a high school graduate working her way through her second year of college, aspiring to be everything fitness, and only finds herself attracted to anything gym related. This is where she met her gay friend Eddie Naylor and asked him to move in. He said he'd already found an apartment in her building and where she lives with her brother Jim. Her mother is left home alone and is scared her kids will never come back. That is a storyline will fall a little bit later on. Just a small patch of storylines. I have started here to start the LP. Now, Kelly is totally up to interpretation and what we'll gather by... We don't really know who Kelly is yet, just the fact that she's in college and she's working on her degree and that she's going to be making some side jobs around the place and stuff to pay the bills. That's all we really know. She has no love interest yet. She's looking for a love interest and yeah, type thing. Then, the new guy in town... Eddie Naylor is an aspiring writer. Already have written 4 novels, working on his 5th. He has one tiny secret: he's never been published. And he's working through grad school, trying to self-publish and find a lifelong partner. Plus, with his new friend group, He's happy he pushed himself away from his awful life in Oasis Spring, so going and visiting the orphanage where he grew up time and time again. So, once again, he is also through college, going to college, and he is our gay character. Not saying that that's an object or whatever. Obviously, like I said, I resonate with this character a lot. I'm going to be a writer. I am gay. So, like, I see myself in Eddie quite a bit. So, I'm very touched by this character and also very excited for his storyline that I have started to kind of develop on the side a little, but we'll see how much it develops on camera. You know what I mean? It's going to be very drama-filled, by the way. That's the whole point of this. It's all supposed to be kind of funny, and so I'm hoping to mesh the two elements together as good as possible. Hopefully I can do some apartment tours, because that's my next thing I'm going to do. He's a muser, because, you know, oh my gosh, musical genius. No, he's going to be I mixed them up. Okay, well, he's an aspiring author, guys. I mixed them up. It's my fault. Don't worry about it. He's active, he is a cheerful, and he's creative. I'll change that. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. And like I said, each week we'll be following a new set of characters between these 4 set of characters. Now, as you guys can see here, we'll open this panel. I have a lot of characters here. I'm not going to show you them all. And they're all across the worlds and stuff. But just like Friends, they do have a coffee shop. We choose which coffee shop we do like. I'm going to build one kind of like Perks from Friends. I'm going to look at some pictures. I'm going to build one, but I'm not there yet. Like I said, LP goes up tomorrow. Don't have time to build one type thing. You understand. Alright, we're going to start with Clark and Hampton, and we're just going to jump on in. And the whole point of this episode is to jump to each household to see each other, and see the houses and stuff. So, yeah, and see their traits, not their traits, but their relationships and everything like that. Because each person has their own set of relationships, and we can go through them. Yeah, I'm just super excited, guys. Okay, I'm tired as well, but it's not stopping me one bit. Ooh, the lag. I hope that doesn't. What is it, my boys? But yeah, please do subscribe if you do like this video. And oh, I did want to mention this does go up every Tuesday at 3. And if you're normally here on my channel, we normally have a Let's Renovate Sims on Tuesdays. Those will be going up, if at all, on a Friday or even like a Sunday or something. But they're kind of gonna go like on a hiatus until mid-July probably, because I'm in the middle of places right now where I'm living, or I'm going to be in the next few months, and I'm graduating, and so it's inconvenient for me. So we're gonna put our whole entire heart into several LPs I'm super excited for, such as Peyton's Life, which got uploaded yesterday, which is our Peyton's World, which is all about my sister. I'm very excited to play that. Very excited for Friends of Muy-Shuno. Very excited for the new LP that's starting tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. Pretty sure. I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm going to do like a whole epilogue thing to Single Mom. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are here, and I'm gonna very quickly introduce the characters. Okay. Well, you guys. Oh. How intriguing. So this guy back here, he shouldn't be in the household. Okay, he's not. Like, he should not be here. This is Richard. That's what he looks like. Wasn't gonna show him you yet, but he's here. He's around this apartment, and she knows how shady this is. He's like, "What are you doing here?" All right, but to show you up and close what she looks like, this, my friend, is Kinsley. She's very, very cute, very adorable. And then her best friend over here, or her ex-best friend, kind of working on throughout relationships and stuff, is Mary, and she is over here as well. Okay. And then let's go very quickly. Like I said, I went to their jobs, into their career. She basically has almost every single thing you can think of with cooking. Her college, made her take several different classes, and obviously the cooking career takes several different classes, and so she's very well variety through it. But also she does have a wellness skill, because her, Mary, and Kelly go to this gym where they do like twice a week, where they do some wellness. So, and then for her, she's into photography. She's into taking selfies and stuff like that. Into music and learning people and yeah, and then, like I said, but she's doing absolutely horrible, as you guys can see here, in her career. She does have a social media profile, don't listen to that. But she's doing absolutely horrible. She doesn't really care about her career. She doesn't care if she gets fired or not. She's never really had to held down a career because of her relationships. Now, like I said, here we have her relationships in which her parents wouldn't be in here because I created them, but they're in the game because if I go into here, her symbology. But this is Dwayne Fuller. He has a spouse like Harmony Fuller, and she might or might not be pregnant right now. No one knows. But we go into marriage genealogy. Give it a second. Just gonna try to talk about these characters. Like I said, I am trying to go for 30 minutes, and right now I'm 15 minutes in. So you can see that she does have a family. She has a sister named Adeline Hampton, a brother named Jason Hampton, which he has a very interesting storyline, which we'll get to eventually. Zachary Hampton, and her mother, Camilla Hampton, in which she has a very interesting storyline as well. And then those are her traits. Now, Mary here, her skills, oh, we went through them, went through theirs. Okay, now let's very quickly go through the apartment tour. Or maybe we'll play with them today, and then we'll go, like, so this is their apartment. I don't know, I'll decide. We're working through it, guys. Over here, it's kind of like a little reading nook. And then they have, like, a little game thing. And then in here, you know, this is the main living area. And then they have their kitchen, which I love their kitchen, by the way. I've used this kitchen. I think I've kitchened it on my YouTube a few times. Very, very much in love with it. This little desk area, very cute. This room back here is Kinsley's room. It's very plain, very Jane, but very cute as well. And then this room over here is Mary's room. Kind of fits Mary. Now I do have to mention, oh, I'll take care of that wall. And she has a built-in closet, and then they have a shared bathroom. Now these apartments were made a very, very long time ago, and so they don't have any new packs and stuff. But every pack, it will be joined in here at some point. That's this apartment. I have a feeling we'll probably be playing with them a lot, or if anything, we'll be coming to this set apartment quite a bit. Just like they normally do in the Friends LP. Oh, I do want to mention that they do have a club. While I'm here, she is the head of the club, and it's just called Friends. And they drink some coffee, watch live shows, be funny with everyone, and be friendly with everything. You know, and then of course, like I said, their main hangout will be that place, in which I do believe they'll either be here or that hanging out at least once a part of the episode, whenever that might be. Now we're gonna go back into Man's Worlds, and we're gonna jump in straight into the next household. We're here in the next house, household, in which is the boys' household, where Jim and Ian, as you guys can see over here. We have Eddie, which is obviously they're friends with, and like I said, ignore anything down here. He's very good in his career, and he's very good in his career. But I did let's talk about their skills. We'll talk about his skills first, in which he has several different anything kind of do with the science, anything to build that science career. He was very big about it when he was younger. He also has a cheeky, maybe even a cheeky little piano skill that hasn't popped up yet, but I'm sure he'll gather back up from when he was younger. Then Ian over here, it doesn't have many skills. Ian's really a character we're going to build as we go forward, except he does have that one little, liking Kinsley here. They get along very well. And he does have his parents down here, Bianca and Avery, in which Bianca is married to the Fangs. That's how they're related. And of course, Jim here, that's his mother, is Margaret. But that's them, in which we'll be playing with them. I don't know what apartments there's. This one over here. That's them, and we'll be playing with them, like I said, once every few weeks. We'll see how we arrange this. Maybe, okay. Not your apartment. That's not your apartment either. I'm guessing this one's your apartment. And like I said, we might play with 2 per week. I'm not sure yet. We'll decide. We'll debate when we get there. But this is their apartment. Now, this apartment I'm like a huge fan of. by the way. It's the only need TLC apartment that we have as well, which is very interesting. They've been living in it for so long. But there is some feminine touches to it, some masculine colors as well. But it's very interesting on their characters, and you can really see who they really aspired. But they have like a nice little desk area that's kind of built in, bookshelves that are built in, very small but also casual kitchen, very cute. Then they have this very beautiful seating area, which I do know, guys, the mouse area is back there. Well, I think I have to get rid of these three down here, and I think we're good, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have a nice like outdoor area with the pop pants and some hot tubs. Then this room is one of the boys. I'm pretty sure this is Ian's room, and then this room over here, yeah, that's definitely Ian's room, and this room is definitely more of can't think of his name, guys. Can't think of his name because I'm tired. Jim's room. And then they do share a common bathroom over here in the corner. But that's their apartment. Like I said, very kind of big fan of this apartment. And there's more rat holes somewhere too. I don't remember where. But we'll try to uncover them all so we can get easy access to them, because especially this apartment, this house, we might not be playing in quite a bit, more particularly because I don't like need TLC apartments that very often. And I just know that this is a neat TLC apartment, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But yeah, moving on to the next household. Our next person that we'll be following at some point as well is Kelly Johnson, in which she's here. She's very, very beautiful. I'm very, very big fan of this sim in particular. Huge fan of her apartment. I like any sims that really focus on working out. I'm a huge workout person in real life, and so anybody who does, that, a huge fan of. Like I said, she is a student in college. She is level 6, which means she's very close to actually graduating from college, but she's near her grade. She's a big person in fitness. She only really works on her fitness skills, nothing else. She's a bowler because it has fitness related objects, and that's her life basically. Her relationships are about the same with her brother. That's about it that you guys need to know. Like I said, she is a part of this club, and while we're here, just because I can do it, we're going to join, and we're going to create a club, and it's going to be the Wellness Club, and in which we are just social actions, choose an action, and in which I think it's hobbies. Yeah, do yoga. Cool. Then next thing, choose action. Oh, we have do yoga, right? Do spa activities. Next action is, sorry, I was gonna do this off camera, but we're right here, so I can just do it real quick. And I don't think it's a problem. We only have one more household, and then we're gonna have workout as well. And this is gonna be shared, like I said, with her two friends. And it will really build up their relationship, and it's, oh, we need the workout. Okay, cool. Nice wellness club created as well. And so now she has two clubs, friends, and wellness. Alright, but this is her. She's very, very cute, like I said. And her brother is Jim. So we come in here. This is her apartment. It's the smallest apartment of all, but it's also, I'd say, one of my favorites again. She has a cute little corner. Very, very cute. All these, like I said, are on my YouTube channel if you want to see how I created them. And cute little area. Big kitchen for such a small apartment, and I'm a huge fan of it. Very modern. Then she has this cute little workout area as well. Very use of the fitness stuff pack. Pretty sure it came out very soon, probably around this time. So if you're looking for it. And then she has a bathroom, like I said, over here, and a nice wellness area as well to work out in her own apartment. I do know a comment probably is going to be if these are college people or people who are just doing jobs, maybe even internships. They wouldn't really truly have these type of apartments. I do understand that, but for the sake of my story, I like the apartments I built for them. Oh, I didn't show you guys her room. I like the apartments I built for them, and so they're not going to change, just because I think they should be more run down. I'm not a player in that type of sense, even when I play my normal games. This is the apartments I would be using. And so she's big into art, guys. I just really like this character, and you guys can really tell her personality throughout this. But we're going to jump into that last person before I cut off. Our last person we're going to be talking about today is, of course, our good old friend Eddie Naylor. And he is the gay guy. He is the loner. He's the writer. You know, he has a troubled past, and we're going to see that. Also, as you guys can see here, if I zoom in very much, he does have a type of skin disease as well. I want to implement into this series because I have the thing. It'll be my CC Hall, and I've been wanting to add more characters with it to diversify my people. And so I think this is a very cool thing, and I like how he has it. It's not very noticeable because he does wear makeup to try to hide it, because he's trying to still grasp the idea of having it. But his apartment is this apartment over here. Oh, we'll talk about him real quick, sorry. His relationships, he doesn't really have relationships. He has no family whatsoever, so he just really wants to start building relationships with people around him, and that's his main goal, because you guys can see here, he doesn't really know anybody, but Kelly is probably his most person he does know the best. His skills is he's into fitness, mischief, did not know that. And then he's also into writing, very much into writing, obviously. And then his apartment is over here, in which his apartment I would definitely as more like a party apartment. Even if it is a writing, he could throw some pretty good bashers here. This is what it looks like. It's even a little more cheaper than normal. And then this is his kitchen. He has a built-in bar, which he was a very big fan of, due to some difficult habits that we'll be talking about later on as well. And then we of course have this bathroom, and then his bedroom is completely open, and this looks like it's very cute, and his little work area back there. That's his apartment. That's his last apartment. I do want to say, if you do have any storylines you do like, and there's any characters in here that are just shouting out to you, please let me know down in the comments down below, because I would love to know and love to have a conversation with you about that particular character in a storyline we could develop with each other, and maybe even implement into the gameplay later on. Like I said, his storyline is his and Kelly's storyline are very not cut and dry, open for all possibility ideas, and I'm just very looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Mary's is probably the most developed storyline we have here. Kinsley's, it's just she has that little crush storyline, you know, type thing with Jim. So yeah, just very curious to see what you guys think of it. And like I said, I really want to see what apartments are truly used like in The Sims 4 2 years after City Livings came out. Now I'm doing it. I know, I'm a little late to the game, but I did have a City Living Let's Play already and everything. So I'm not late. I'm still looking forward to this Let's Play. And I hope you are too. I hope you're going to be tuning in each week for a new thing, for whatever does happen, for which family we do follow that week. Maybe I'll try to cut it in half to have 15 minutes, or maybe I'll try my best to mesh as many characters as possible. Not really sure yet. We will see, but I'm super duper excited to move forward. I do want to mention that I have like tons and tons of mods in my game right now. So, like, if there's any mod you think would really fit this LP, or a career that fit maybe Mary a little better, or something, totally let me know, and I'll look into it, and I'll see if it's usable in my game. But I have a lot of cool mods in my game currently, so we'll be checking those out as well as along the way. But guys, if you like this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another beautiful, lovely video.